Welcome back, everyone. This is Double back with you. I got my nephew and grandson here for help. Today on Pure Junk Wax, we're going back to 1991 Fleer. This is junk wax. And if you've never seen the 91s, you'll know what I mean in just a minute. I did get me a Mark McGuire, and you see my Nolan Ryan in the background. Picked this Mark McGuire up today. Well, we're going to open this up and see what I'm talking about. It's bright yellow. I think one of the worst color designs they've ever done. You get a sticker. There ain't really nothing worth anything in here, but you find a bunch of Hall of Famers. That's the big thing. There's one right off the bat. Tim Raines, The Rock. Great player, great runner, had a great arm. Charlie Huff's a good player. Hey, there's John Smokes. Hall of Fame pitcher for the Braves. And Bernard Gilkey, remember him playing. Keith Hernandez, he's a borderline Hall of Fame player. He got numbers that's pretty good. That's what the back looks like. See, he's over 2,100 hits there. I think he finished his career around 2,500 hits.
Nobody in there.
Joe Carter, that famous home run, walk-off home run in '93 in Game 6. He hit against Philadelphia. Touch 'em all, Joe. What the announcer said. Fernando Valenzuela. For 10 years, he was probably one of the most dominant pitchers ever. Let's see what else we can find in here. Oh, some stickers there. 4-thing sticker. I'll give that to my grandson in a minute. You see in the background, my nephew's opening them up, teaching him. You believe he didn't even know who Stan Musial was? Had to educate him some. He knows all these modern players, but he don't know the greats the game was founded on.
Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens.
Looks different than all the other cards too. It says 9 of 12.
Let's see what that is. What we get here? Nice card here. I forgot about these inserts.
Look at them.
There's 12 cards in this insert, and that's number 9 of them. That's a nice card for Roger. We'll put that over to the side, right here in the Hall of Fame.
Yep, then you know out. Saw that.
See what else we got in here. We got the sticker there. Jeff Reed.
Oh, this one's sticking.
Oh, nothing in that. You're right there. Wasn't nothing there. Let's slide these over there.
Besides that, Roger Clemens.
It's a nice, clean design, but that bright yellow, it takes some getting used to. Lee Smith, he's a Hall of Famer. Great relief pitcher. Hard throwing. Rafael Palmero would have been in, but he just got caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing. Jose Rio, he had a good career. Kevin Brown did too.
We got Tom Penod.
Sandy Alomar Jr. And we got another one of these. Fleer. This is Mike Greenwell. This is 8 of 12. Okay, we'll set that to the side. Maybe we'll come up with the whole set.
There you go. Put that one on top.
Oh, stickers. See who else we got. Bob Walk, Terry Scott, Manny Lee. David Cohn was a good pitcher. Had some great years in him.
Sticker.
And Sean Dustin. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good week. I know it's hot and miserable here. I've been out running the roads all day today. And every time I get out, I just start sweating automatically as soon as I get out of the car. Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer, I think. Right there. Okay, nothing there.
There you go.
Tom Glavine. He's running the
That was
bases there, sliding into home. Hall of Fame pitcher.
This one
That's a
was
good
also
shot.
in there. That's 7 of 12.
Oh, yeah, and there's Dwight Gooden. 7 of 12. Okay.
7, 8, and 9.
Somebody's in there. Tom Glavine right there. Part of that great Braves pitching staff. If they just had a bullpen.
Another sticker.
It was hard back then. You know, they didn't develop, for bullpens per se back then. And that was the Braves' shortcoming in the 90s. I love opening these old wax packs. These just nothing like it. Glenn Braggs starts us off. Bob Tusaberry. George Bell was a pretty good player right there. There's Joe Carter we were just talking about. Hit that walk-off home run. Mr. Darryl Strawberry. So much potential, never lived all the way up to it. He could have gone down as one of the greatest ever, but not to beat.
No, I didn't see anybody.
Dave Henderson. Mr. Champagne. Seemed like every time in the late 80s he was traded to a contender, they went to the playoffs. They called him Champagne, Mr. Champagne, because wherever he went, he won, it seemed like. Larry Walker's a Hall of Famer. Started his career off with Montreal and later on played with Colorado. Then I think he finished his career with St. Louis, I believe. Paul O'Neill, 5 World Series rings. Great player. He's overlooked. He was real quiet. And he just went out and done his job every day. So he started out with Cincinnati and went to New York. Won one with Cincinnati and 4 with New York. Jeff Reardon was a great relief pitcher. There's David Cohn again. You'll see a lot of repeats in one of these boxes. Yeah, these are not too hard to open. Norm Charleston, part of the Nasty Boys rotation of the Reds in '90, along with Rob Dibble and John Franco. If you didn't get them in the first 6 innings, when them 3 come in back to back to back, it was over with. And none of them cared who pitched which inning. They just went out there and done their job, and they got it done. Cincinnati started off, I think, 9-0 the season and never was out of first place all season long.
Cheater dude. Barry Bonds.
There's Mr. Barry Bonds. A lot of people say he should be in the Hall. I mean, I think he should too, but he should have to serve some penalty. Say 20 years from now he can go in the Hall after you retire. Dave Steeb. I think somebody's looking for that, and it's a friend. Got somebody, a watcher, a subscriber looking for Dave Steve's cards.
These.
Who we got here? Mark Thompson, Greg Bart, Brian Downing, and this pack ain't looking very good at all.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody in there either.
Eric Davis, come on strong, and then just kind of faded away. You see, if you can see that, 27, 37, 26, 34, 24 home runs. He started out really good and just kind of faded.
I got a manually.
Mark Lanston. Hey, there's Carlton Fisk. I think second greatest catcher of all time behind Johnny Bench. Right ahead of Yogi Berra. But I'd take any of them on my team, any 3 of them. Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer. That's a nice one too.
Dude, this brace is getting on my nerves.
Shame he had to retire early. Like seeing his whole career, what he could have put up. But he does deserve to be in the Hall.
Getting on my nerves.
Paul O'Neill again. Bob Walt, Terry Scott, and a sticker.
Eric Davis.
Let's see who we got in this one. Got to be some better ones. In fact, we got another card, another Dwight Gooden. It's card 7 of 12. 2 Dwight Goodens.
That's nice.
Ron Darling was a good pitcher, even though he played for the Mets. Ooh, there's a Larry Walker, Hall of Famer. Always nice. That's his second year card, I think.
This one's on the list.
Okay, I'll get it in just a second. We'll see what we got there. Dave Henderson again.
Sorry, it's going very slow. I might put that splint back on. Yeah.
Sandy Alomar Jr. there. Was a really good catcher. Cedric Fielder was a great player. Where's 2 Jesse? They had great sorting back then, didn't they? 2 Jesse Barfields back to back. Paul Muller is a Hall of Famer. Really good player. Rookie card in 78, I believe. Oh, look at this. Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, second generation stars. Yep, sure is. Griffey, the kid, was something. Bonds, I mean, I don't know why he done what he done. He didn't need to. He was a great player before that. Yeah, you never know, people. Frank White. Great Kansas City teams, late 70s, early 80s.
There you go. Do that one next if you want to.
Okay. Bill Roberts. I remember him playing for Cincinnati. Joe Price. Dave Otto. Mark Grant. I don't remember him. This is right when For the Braves was any good. These come out in 91, and the year before that the Braves finished dead last, so they revamped that lineup in 91.
Here you go.
They had some good players, but they was missing too many keys, and they brought Terry Pendleton over, Sid Bream, and that changed the whole culture of the team. Juan Gonzalez. He's a really good player. I think he got caught up in all that mess too. Lonnie Smith. He played forever, had a long career.
There's Lee Smith.
Here we go. Ryan Sandberg's Cesar Fielder, Home Run Kings. Rhino is a Hall of Famer. Cecil, I think he got hurt and cut his career short. He was on the track to be.
Mike Perez. Heard of him.
Another checklist. Yeah, I sent some 1964 checklists off to get Grady. Well, that order I sent to CSG. It's hard to find an old checklist in good shape. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer there. Second one we got of him. Rafael Palmero again. You can see the cards repeat a lot of times. These old sets, they didn't have very good sorting. They just printed them off and didn't care about quality control, which most of these are pretty well centered. And their sorting still lacked a lot of issues.
I don't know if there's anybody in that.
Let's see, come on now. Let's get something going. It's Joe Carter again. Darryl Strawberry. Same pack we had earlier. Well, nobody in here so far. Todd Benzinger. He come in the late started the game, then got replaced by Hal Morris with Cincinnati for defense, but he was a really good hitter. Good player.
I didn't see anybody in this one either. But I really don't know.
Another Jesse Barfield.
Honestly, I just
Paul Muller, the Hall of Famer.
open these.
Rookie card 78. Norm Charlton, part of that Nasty Boys I was telling you about.
How do you know if it's a rookie card?
That ain't his rookie. 78 was his rookie. He come out in 78. Well, Milwaukee Brewers. Him and Robin Yount, they share a rookie card together. I think those two are probably two of the most overlooked Hall of Famers. They was really good players. Both of them, I think, in 3,000 hit club or right at it.
There's one. Do this one with it. There's, I think, one.
Dave Stewart, big game pitcher
There's another one there.
with Oakland in 88, 89, and 90. They went to three straight World Series. They only won one. They won it in, I think, 88 when the earthquake hit out there in L.A. Right before Game 3 started. They went on to sweep them 4-0. They only used 2 pitchers that entire series. Eddie Murray. Steady Eddie. Same numbers year in, year out. Just no difference. Hall of Fame right there. Pick these up he just put down. Hey, I like this junk wax. I mean, none of these cards are worth anything, but they are fun to open. There's Terry Pendleton, right before you come over to the Braves. He's in the St. Louis uniform. National League MVP, I think, in 91. David Justice, part of that big, great Atlanta team there for a couple years.
I've probably missed so many, but I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to have a test. I'm going to give you literature to study, and then we're going to have a test. Got to educate the young on the greats of the game, not just who's playing today.
I mean, there's another King Griffey Jr. right here.
There's the kid, Junior, second-year card. A true generational talent. I think Mike Trout's a generation talent. He's a true 5-star. And of all the players playing today, I think Cunha has a chance to be. He's the only other one that is a true 5-star. Soto's a great hitter. Can't play defense. Tatis can't play defense. He's a good hitter.
What do you mean he can't play defense?
He's a liability in the field. Craig Biggio, he's a Hall of Famer. That's when he started out catching, and later on moved to second. Oh. But that's my opinion there. I mean, Tatis, he's young and got a lot of money real fast and made a lot of dumb mistakes, breaking his hand and not telling nobody. And I mean, that's what happens when you're young and get a lot of money quick. Jose Canseco is a good player.
I got a Robin Yount and then Cecil Fielder.
Robin Yount's a Hall of Famer.
I know.
Right there.
Front.
Cool, there he is, Mr. Yount. Cedric Fielder, one of the most feared power hitters of the late 80s, early 90s. There's Tom Glavine sliding in again. Second card we got of his. Dickie Thorne. Okay. We're down to, I think, 3 packs to go.
I'll let you get the last 2.
You can open it up and hand them to me.
Actually, yeah. Well, like, this is
There's Billy Ripken, Cal Ripken's brother. 2 years after that famous FF bat. Had 4 different versions. There's John Franco, the third leg of that truly nasty 90 Reds bullpen. They call them the nasty boys because they was that. You piss them off, they'd just beam you with a ball. George Brett, one of the greatest hitters of all times. Played his entire career with Kansas City. Alan Trammell, there's another great player. Hall of Famer. Will Clark, he come out of Mississippi State. And we got another one here. Who's this? Ruben Sierra. This is card 3 of 12. Cool.
There's no more in there. And there's probably all.
And it's the last few last packs we got here. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. I thank everybody for watching my videos and subscribing. It means a lot. Come on now, got to be somebody else in here. Jim Eisenreich, he had Tourette syndrome, overcome a lot to play the game. He got so bad one time he had to leave the field. I mean, that's a bad disease to get. Larry Walker, Hall of Famer again. Dave Henderson, Eric Davis. Let's see here. Chet Lemon. And last one is Neil Heaton. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Right when my nose starts going crazy. I do appreciate each and every one of you watching. And if you are, send me an email. And I will send you either Pete Alonso game used material. Or I got a bunch I'm going to start giving away, one per video. Just send me an email saying you'd like one. And I will send it to you. Like I say, I do appreciate each and every one of you watching the game, watching my videos, and commenting. That's what I like the most. And so, it's a hot Friday afternoon, or I think today's Friday or today's Thursday. Thursday, one of them days anyway. Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's been a long day. Until we meet again, my friends, be safe out there, and may God bless you and your family. This is Double. I'm out.